All right. Hey, what's going on, everybody? Okay, it's working. Um, what's going on, everybody? This is my assignment 5 video, basically describing my research topic questions and using PubMed and Google Scholar. So, pretty much my research topic that I chose was the incidence rate of influenza in the United States from 2019 to 2023. I chose that topic because I thought it was really interesting. Um, and I feel like it's specific, but it's not that specific. It's pretty broad. So it could have a lot of questions attributed to that. And so, leading into my next thing, my research question was, in the last 5 years, what has been the incidence rate of influenza amongst college students between the ages of 18 and 24? Um, I really like that question because, me personally, I've had the flu a few times since being in college, and I feel like a lot of college kids get sick easily, and I felt like that research question went really well with my topic. Um, and I think the incidence rate of influenza among college students, especially in undergrad, which would probably be ages 18 through 24, is very prevalent. Um, so, my keywords that I used in my research, I actually used them for both PubMed here and Google Scholar, but pretty much for PubMed, I used the keywords influenza or flu. I used United States. I used 2019 through 2023 to try to get some more broader um, articles to come up. And then for Google Scholar, my keywords that I used were United States, influenza, college students, and then I put the year 2019 through 2023. I did young adults, and then I did college health. College health and young adult were my two best research. Um, they were my best keywords. They helped me find a lot of good articles. Um, and so to move on to the next thing in the rubric. So my experience with using PubMed was actually really nice. I enjoyed using PubMed. I thought it was really easy to come here, like when I'm searching for something, and go to the advanced tab, and like I could type in flu, United oops, States, and I could do college and then search it, and I could find articles, and I could switch from most recent, best match, publication date, all that, and I could find articles about that have all these keywords in them. I also like this chart on the side right here showing the years of when these things were published, and you can literally click on a year like 2020. You can move it to 2023. You can reset it. Um, but I really liked using this website. I felt like it was really easy to use. It was really easy to search. You can save articles, email them to yourself, and get the APA um, citation for it if you want to use it in any research or anything like that. Um, the only thing I really struggled with on this website was using the filters. I felt like the filters were kind of confusing to me, but other than that, it really wasn't. I really like PubMed. There's a lot of positives to us, and I will definitely be using it in the future. To move on to Google Scholar, I really this was my favorite out of the 2 to use. Google Scholar has pretty much almost identical to PubMed, except it's a little bit broader in its articles. Um, like, I'll get to it later, but the articles that I liked from Google Scholar that I'll talk about in a second, were a little bit broader, but had very specific points throughout, that I could really use. And this website was really easy to use. They have a custom date range on the side right here. You can sort by the relevance and date. You can choose what kind of articles you want to do. And I mean, this is just the first page um, of a bunch of articles. And like I said earlier, with the keywords, the two favorite ones that I used on here were young adult and college health. Those really helped me find some good articles. Um, and you can go here on the side and do the advanced search, and that has like some things in there. But pretty much, um, I really enjoy Google Scholar. I actually didn't know that this existed until this assignment. I will definitely be using Google Scholar more because I do a lot of papers and I do a lot of research on my own time and for work. And I've never known about Google Scholar or PubMed for that matter. But I think that these two websites are very beneficial for students. Uh, Obviously, very beneficial in this class. Um, but I really wish that I would have learned about these websites sooner because they're amazing. The only really negative I had about Google Scholar um, was kind of just like these PDFs on the side. Like they're kind of relating to these over here. But I felt like they were kind of unnecessary when like the articles are right here. Um, but other than that, um, yeah, that is my experience with PubMed and Google Scholar. And what I have to say next, the articles that I selected for my question of in the last 5 years, what has been the incidence rate of influenza among college students between the ages of 18 and 24? Excuse me. So, the five articles that I chose, um, I know we don't have to give the specific name, but I found two really good ones in PubMed, and I found three really good ones in Google Scholar. So the ones in PubMed that I found, they were they were a bit broader than the ones, or excuse me, I need to correct that. The ones in PubMed were a bit more specific to what I was looking for, um, uh, in comparison to Google Scholar. Google Scholar, the three that I found in Google Scholar were a bit more broad, but they had a lot of information that um, really pulled me into using that article for this research. And pretty much, sorry, I'm losing my train of thought here. What really kind of made me become embraced by the articles and what I was really looking for was basically, um, I wanted to find it's influenza is very common in the United States, um, and basically, it's very hard to find something very specific about the influenza virus. Um, and I really wanted to find something about college students. Um, excuse me, college students in their undergrad years between the ages of 18 and 24. That's a very prevalent age group for me, being 21, almost 22 years old. So I took that as I really wanted to find um, college health related influenza articles. And I was looking for obviously my keywords, as in like college health, college students, adult students, um, and obviously the influenza. Um, and the articles that I chose, the five that I really liked, were pretty much they were really in tune with the college health aspect of diagnosing certain things, such as influenza, and basically it made it to where the articles had everything I was looking for with those keywords, and I'm glad that I used those keywords because I read through some articles and they would talk about, you know, the health crisis with college students. They would talk about how college students self diagnose themselves. And while that is somewhat kind of relevant to my research topic in question, I really wanted to get more deeper into it to find what I was really looking for. Um, so basically, overall, what made me choose the articles um, that I wanted was the keywords, college health and young adult, and also influenza, and of course the recent years of 2019 through 2023, but also um, the fact of how specific they were to what my question was asking and what my topic was referring to. It was very specific on the diagnosis, or all the five articles were very specific, if not gave a ton of information on between the years of 2019 and 2023 college kids contracting influenza. Um, and that was very important when I was researching this, and I picked those articles that had that stuff over all of the other ones because, um, like for example, um, like this article right here, like severe respiratory disease concurrent with the circulation of H1N1 influenza, like that is important ish to what I'm researching, but I want to know like what is the diagnosis rate of influenza in on it with with college students between the ages of 18 and 24. I'm not necessarily looking for like another disease that may come about because of the influenza. I'm looking for the influenza diagnosis rate among college students between the ages of 18 and 24. Um, and that's why I've chose those five articles over all the other ones. Um, to kind of wrap it up here, um, I really enjoyed this assignment. Um, I know I've struggled with assignments in this class in the past, um, and I was really excited to kind of do some research and figure out where all these statistics that I'm usually putting into a Google Sheet or putting into a chart, um, or making a list or anything like that. I was really curious about where this information comes from, and I was really happy to do an assignment, pretty much giving me free reign to pick my own topic and go in and make a little video showing how the research can be done, um, and how it can fit a certain agenda with a question and topic, and then finding things that are very relevant to that. So overall, I really enjoyed this assignment. Um, it was very easy to navigate these websites. I recommend these websites to anyone who is in this field. I will definitely be using them in the future. Um, and yeah, that's all I really have for this assignment. Thank you so much for watching, and I want to wish everybody luck um, on their assignment for this week. So, thank you.